screen. We got some good stuff here today. I need to show y'all. The grind is starting now. Now, sometimes I do hold off on videos just when I see my numbers get to a high boosting point in algorithm. I don't want to overlap it in a way where YouTube just pushing out those higher videos. So, I got a little method to my madness. But here's another streak and another flood for y'all. A lot of people are making fun of the devs. The devs are in hot water. A lot of people get too sucked up into cycles to where they can't see when things will become better. I'm not a person who just is completely done with 2K. Some people are at that point, money hungry. When you have skill, like I never really had to fully invest into builds and a whole bunch of builds of VC. I kind of did it on a timely manner. I'd get half of a build up, and then I just grind the rest of them out. I put extra VC in, maybe get a spin wheel lucky sometimes. So I just go on a regular random 2K journey. I don't really get that type of, yes, we would all love for the VC price to be cheaper, but we know how the company has to be. I keep telling people this is their Six Flags. They create the game. They took their hard time to put all the computer chips and stuff together for us to play. It's just virtual, so we have some type of entitlement, but it's their Six Flags. It's their virtual Six Flags. So we can't be mad at them for pricing a hot dog. That's like you going to the damn carnival and being mad. Some people be like, "Oh man, damn, they taxing here." Some people buy it. You understand? That's like you going to the carnival and getting mad. That's like you being mad that you gotta pay bills. But people don't go that hard. You'll take your anger out on a video game when it's the same thing, and it's kind of more of like a Six Flags. It's like you kind of at somebody else's club, upset. You know what I mean? In a way. So I don't get too invested. Some things, yes, we can get irritated, but I don't get too invested. Now, Badge Plug posted this. Bro, I'm actually in tears. Let y'all watch this 27-second clip real quick. Mike Wayne talking about the dribbling.
So what can you tell us about the new dribble engine in NBA 2K25?
This is one of the most amazing upgrades that we've had.
Yo, when you look, on everything I love, and I ain't gonna do it this year, but 26, when I see shit, I'm gonna call it out early so we could just get shit to go viral. Because I feel like if we keep with this viral trend of just pointing out their trailers, pointing out mistakes, and being so aware, they have to change things as a company. They have to really up and get their game up. You understand? But it depends on the aura we're making. People be mad about using that word aura, but the aura is like, that's a word that we use to explain like a energy, a vibe that's surrounding a certain specific area, place, or thing. You get what I'm saying? This is why I use that word. If we get the aura around 2K where it's like, damn, yeah, they see all the little things we're doing. They're so aware of a lot of the changes and break down these trailers. They're going to have to make better changes to what we want. I'm telling you, they're going to do that to transmute. It's the only way a company can transmute. But when we look at this right here, the dribbling really looks like ass. It really looks stiff in this.
25.
Look at Jamal Murray, like
one of the most amazing upgrades that we've had to our engine. Probably
it
15
really looks
years.
stiff.
So this is a new dribble engine built from the ground up. That takes basically.
That's a step back. That don't even show you nothing. That's SGA little rhythm dribble that you automatically go into, just flicking the stick up.
And all the transitions.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, it is funny. Badge Plug is right, bro. All you have to do that dribble, yeah, I'm really excited about it. This is it's so complex. Oh, so many years. Listen to what he's saying, and all you have to do that move is just flick this up once, and he's gonna just get the sides up, and you don't touch anything. And then you can either move the leg stiff out of it or do something. It's simple, Mike Wayne. It's not like it's some new thing. Like you have to hit this diagonal down 1-2 times and then maybe click on turbo twice, 1-2, and then it does some new dribbling thing. No, Mike. See how I just came up with that new? That's new. This is nothing new. This was, I keep saying it. Y'all want to keep being mad at me. I'm telling y'all, but they're going back now to the comp 2K where if the sweats are just that good, sorry, you got to get better. That's why they going back to the creator mist now. Because this was a family-friendly 2K. I keep saying it. This was a very easy 2K. One of the easiest 2Ks to play. It just was one of the worst 2Ks on how it feels, people. But one of the easiest 2Ks to play. I promise you, the rhythm shooting shit. If I take time to learn the rhythm shooting and do it I have no interest. I have to be honest. But if I take time to rhythm shoot, everybody knows I've been doing this 2K shit. I could sit there and get goated in the rhythm shoot and just be doing it. It's just I have no interest in how the game feels. the vibes of the court. They did not do good. Or the people's not playing this game. So that's the real problem that I had with the game. But it's very easy, family friendly. You can make a build that has everything still. You can just get the primary things that's to be elite in 2K still. Dunk, shoot. That's it. That's it. And then add the meta to your playstyle. Boom. Too easy, bro. Dunk meter is no, bro. Y'all cannot.
Built from the ground up
2K.
that takes basically all of these pro play animations that we have, over 1,500 animations, and it dynamically creates all of the movement and all the transitions that you need to make the dribble move exactly the way you want it to move.
What?
So what?
Move exactly the way you want to. Yo, Mike, there's so many. Oh my lord. I don't know what they was thinking. Like,
We've had 9,000 new pro play animations to the game this year.
we got 9,000 new pro play animations. 9,000? Bro, you play this game. This is what we call word magic. Word mistress. Are we serious, people? 9,000 new animations. Does it feel like you played with 9,000 new animations? Some animations don't even get used. Some of those random jump shots in there are fillers. Like, you ever watch like an anime show and they come out with an episode and it has nothing to do with the plot? Filler. That's what some of those are. Nobody's putting them shits on. You have to get your game to where all the stuff feels usable. If it is a bummy person's jump shot, okay, cool. We can leave it as a bummy person's jump shot. Because they just have to do it, put it in there for nostalgia. But when it's certain players, like, you have to make players' shots really work like how it works. Kevin Garnett's shot worked like how it worked for him. Like, sir, they have to make, man, I can't even get into that tangent. He says, let's see this. What's funny is this is actually realistic. You just don't want to know how to use the system and want to play. I played, right? And cook up and go crazy. Hold on. You can do some raw shit with the left stick alone. Yes, you can. I'd always do shit with the left stick. I tell people the left stick is powerful. Niggas make fun of me. So niggas are still trying to be right stick demons in the game. And they make fun of me. Go look at my YouTube shorts. Anybody watching this video, you think I don't know how to play this game. Go watch them. You can see me cook. Rhythm shoe. I do everything. I just don't play the game heavy. This wasn't a cycle that felt like it needed to be grinded out. Wasn't a lot of benefits from this cycle, this 2K cycle with this game. People hated this game. A lot of people are running. Instant greens back. So, what was instant greens? A lot of times when you watch older 2Ks, before you was able to get a shot, it was about creating space. This is why you've seen players do a few dribble moves, and this was like kind of the essence of 2K. You could still play realistic and IRL playstyle, but still the game was, I feel like, placed in a certain perfect way. Even how they had their jump shots, the way how the jump shots look, people, the jump shots to their start to finish look way better because it was a simple, how could I put it? Well, they had the shot animations to make them look a little bit better, but even when you shot regular jump shots, no, matter of fact, regular jump shots sometimes was ugly. When you come down, the hand will be like this. Some jump shot forms just look better than others when you shot, right? Basically, put it like that. You know, sometimes they had the auto greens, but maybe they was looking at this like it was too easy, or it was just too much of a rewarding, like, see you get an instant green, you know? Does instant greens matter? Why did they take it out? I think it was for the suspense of to make a player maybe crash in the paint or not, because he doesn't know if it's green or not. But it's like you can still tell when somebody made green in this game. Sometimes it's still a toss up and you're like, oh shit, he missed. And it's like to add that effect. That's what I would call RNG. Oh shit, he missed. The random number generated. That's the effect. And then when you think about it in real reality, it's a random number that has been generated for you to miss. Not in a bad way, but in a sense of like, it's just crazy, bro. And these older 2Ks, you couldn't do that. Most of the time, if somebody was open, they was hitting because you could hit whites. That was the difference that separated. So it was like you had to more so force to play defense. People sag off and sit. It's crazy, bro. It's disgusting. Now, I want to go to one more key thing before I go into the last segment of this video about the NBA 2K26 builder. 610s. Here's a video of me playing on my 610 back in the day. I'm gonna let it play out. You see how I was shooting fades from the 3-point line. That's what we got as shot creators. We got that ability to shoot a fade from the 3-point line. Other builds could shoot standing shots better. It was key differences in this game that separated builds to where it made the game more fun. People knew, okay, that's what you're supposed to be doing on the court when you take a fade. Now when you take fades, yo, people will, what, yo, dumbass shot. If you miss it, like, I'm telling you, it's way worse. Back then, nobody was getting on you if they seen your name was Pure Shot Creator and you taking a fade or you taking some type of step back shot, because they know that's in your bag and the game is supposed to give you that. I was still shooting regular jump shots, catch and shoot on bronze. This is how the game needs to look, people. Spin shot, bow, I stopped. Like, I was like that. This is what the game needs to look like. Our badges balanced like this. I don't want a build that has so much OP stuff on it. No, give us the balanced segment, regular, how we used to have it. I've been playing on 610s, y'all. Been doing the post game, like been playing IRL in the park against sweats, all that. That's always been my play style forever. It's never changed. Look how I'm moving now, because I got takeover. Bow, the whites, like, the whites was automatic. Like, it looked ugly now when we looking at it, because, like, damn, it ain't no just automatic green, but they was basically green back then. It was weird why they even did that. But that's how we knew. It was kind of like, I guess we was playing on a fake or easier greener system. I wouldn't say it's easier because you had to get open, but I would say just a more consistent green system that we knew how to adapt to. And maybe the devs wasn't planning for us to get to that point of adapting to it that way, the way we did. That's how I always think. I think we always just surprised them with how we learned their game, learned the time stuff, and they probably thought people was going to be able to play better defense, you know, just a lot of key things. Damn, I was fast forwarding in this video. What was I doing in this? Maybe going to a certain key part. But once y'all see the gameplay, people, you can see how lit the 610 was. Did I do something here in the end? Let's see. No, I didn't. I just shot a regular shot. But this is, I want y'all to look at the clips, right? Watch when I get to the second part of this clip. Let me see where it's at. And I did the dribble move on him. This is the type of game we need again. Where once your takeover meter's going up, you unlock different moves. Certain moves start to attach. And even 2K can allow you to put what moves you unlock. That makes the game better. Not, you know, when you get the extra moves, like some of these speed boosts, like, was an extra move. That hop step was an extra move. You can't, as a bigger build, right? When you do the hop step without takeover, like if I did this hop step right here, it's going to be slower, like way slower and not really good. And you can't have that much control of it. But once you got takeover, the control feels way better. They have to get back to that. They have to. Not having bigger builds being OP off the rip, that's not good for the game. You have to have it to where it still takes skill to utilize something like that. And you can get the reward for it if you are skilled. Okay, and this was the beginning of the game as well. I could see that. Beginning of the game on the Pure Shot Creator going crazy getting the content. This was the start. Y'all seen how I was playing, right? On to one of the greatest posts I've seen. Clutch up next said, builds like this cannot be in NBA 2K26. Driving layup crazy high. And I wouldn't even be mad at it. Oh, I dropped my controller. No. I wouldn't even be mad at that. But here's the thing with a build like this. You can have the crazy layups to do crazy lay-ins. You have 99 shooting all around the board. Crazy ball handling to break ankles. And you have a 99 steal, 99 agility and speed. So you can catch up with players and be able to play good D. And the perimeter sits low at a 79. But that's more than enough for you to just get in front of him, get a bump, and then use the 99 steal. This is super OP, people. Super. Look at it. And he gets still a 70 pass act. This is very OP. We have never had builds like this in 2K. Ever. This is like the first time, even in the year we've had this. Yeah, this is the first time ever. Why did they give us so much of this? I felt like they was feeling like they brought the my team kinda a little bit slightly to the park. We never needed that ever. The only time we get to elite point, and that's giving us some extra badges or something like that, is when we hit legend. And y'all should just give us extra badges. Allow players to choose what badges they want to put. You could level a few of them up to Hall of Fame or Legend. Something cool still, but we never needed to have all this shit right here. This does not make the game fun at all, people. It takes away from the balance, realisticness of how a game should be played. He can easily get steals, plucks. It adds to his takeover, then it adds to his shooting that already exists. Takeover meter. Yo, this is disgusting. And then some of the guards, this is not even the full meta build. Some of the guards, this was one who probably would just shoot all the time. But some of the guards, they go shoot or fade. But most of the guards, they're gonna go and put that dunk up too, so they can dribble around you and go dunk. I'm telling y'all right now, I promise y'all, NBA 2K26 builder is balanced. It's not gonna look like this. They're gonna give us cap breakers the proper way. Reddy made a video on it. Once you can go up to certain high stats, you put cap breakers on the build, but they still gonna balance it. Y'all know it's 2K. They still gonna make some little way to where, okay, yeah, and it's gonna cap out to like this. But they're gonna allow us to put our cap breakers probably wherever we want to put it at to get certain attributes or certain things to unlock. But y'all know they still gonna probably have their own puzzle piece way to what we could do. But if it's full freedom restriction where you can put the cap breakers, that would be fire. That would be fire. But I know they're going to have it in some type of sort balanced way so nobody can OD with them and we don't see builds like this again. 100%. So, y'all hit that like button. I'm looking forward to NBA 2K26 build. Like I said, it's been 2 years. I've been thirsty. I was already slightly thirsty from 24 because the environment was but the game still had a good feel to it. 24 was the environment. 25, definitely. We get to 26, bro. They already said regular environments. That's all. Yo, green or mist. They already said a few things, which is like, damn. They only had to say those words. They knew that. Smaller part. Like I'm making a more in touch video on that. So y'all tap in. I got more videos coming today. Hit the like. I'll see y'all in the next one.